Ready or not, here I come now. Let's play hide and seek. Prepare to be caught. Here I come now. Let's play hide and seek. Riding on the playground, no mountains to make a sound. Round and round and round and round. No one wants to be first found.
Okay, so here's how it breaks down. You've got Verl, who his son was Russell. Russell's son is Paul, and Paul's son is Tyson. Tyson's dad, Paul's dad, married a Germer. So Tyson's grandpa married a Germer. Yeah. And this is... Oh, I don't think I broke down to where Tyson is, but you guys know Tyson is definitely there. Oh, here's another name too, just so you know. Veritas and Embry. This Co, that name right there, definitely gonna be finding that one. And there's some other names that are definitely tied to this as well. But for now, this is where it is. So, yep, there's the marriage right there. That offspring, that Tyson boy. Okay, so now from here, where would I want to take you here? Let me think this out for a second. Oh, well, just one thing I wanted to say. Let me get to back to Embry's video. Hold on. Okay, so now we're here. Look at the vehicles, you guys. You got the black truck, you got the white truck, and you've got another white car. Well, that, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying that's pretty interesting. So, another thing that I'm wondering, and I haven't looked into it yet, but I'm just wondering about it, with the welding and stuff that was done for the memorial, could it have been this machine welding shop where they got, because remember they said that they had a bunch of stuff donated to them? What if this was the people that donated, like the metal, the iron, and all that stuff to make that memorial garden? And not only that, but what if, I mean, this is sick. This is sick sounding. This is terrible, and I don't want to think this, but I don't know why. The reason I think this is because of the little riddle about where the knife or where the weapon would be, and they were saying it was Garden City. That it would be Garden City, and that's where they'd find it. Well, when I think of I gotta change my earbuds. So, thinking of Garden City, that made me think of the Memorial Garden. What if that weapon is incorporated into that freaking Memorial Garden, whatever it was called, whatever they built out there? What if it is in, with the materials, somehow incorporated into that? Right there, under everybody's nose, right on campus. You guys remember hearing Green or Eccles say, oh, Green wants to get out of here, or Green's ready to get out of here? Right in the microphone. Like, how rude, how sickening is that? Like, they were just laughing about the whole thing. It was not cool at all. It was disgusting, actually. But, so, you've got There's so many connections, you guys. I don't even know where to start. Okay. So now you've got one of the Germer guys who had a house there in town, and the house was sold to another fella, and that guy, his name is, it's like a Robert Bacca. Now, Robert Bacca, he's the one that bought the house, I believe, from Germer. Yeah, he's the one that bought it from Germer, right? And then when he sold the house, he sold it to none other than Patrick, the brother of the chief of police. That's right now the chief of police. So there's that. So there's another vehicle. There's another cop, and I'm not saying he's involved. I'm just saying that there's another connection with the police force. And that's not all. Okay. My question to how they hand down the chief of police honors, how they hand it down. How come those particular people get this particular honor? And that brings me to the last chief of police before Fry, and he knew the family and the guy who shot and killed 3 people in the last big homicide case in Moscow. So I wonder if that's how they hand these things down. Now, there's a friend. I'm not sure how this one's connected. Let me think about it for a second. Oh, because of the house. So the house was sold. This particular guy sold this house to Dallinger, which is Patrick Dallinger, which is Anthony Dallinger, which is the chief of police. That's his brother. So him and his, so Patrick and his wife are living there now at this house. Now, that particular guy that sold the house to them, let me show you what he does. Hold on. Okay, so this Robert Bacca. So his company is Rigid Tactical, Joint Expeditionary Team with the U.S. Army Operations Sergeant, Instructor. I'm going to block out some of the names, so I'm not going to say them right now. So there'll be some stuff blocked out. Anyway, him and his wife purchased this house, the one house that the chief's brother's in now. So this guy, this Rigid Tactical Incorporated provides operations, intelligence, and training support services to clients at tactical, operational, and strategic levels. Rigid Tactical applies the unique skills of a select team of specialized and influential tacticians, experts whose craft has been honed by years of success and continuing support to our nation. We quietly and professionally identify, engage, and solve our clients' challenges. The people Rigid Tactical employs are all proud veterans and have extensive experience supporting our U.S. military. They bring a broad range of experience and skills gained while serving our nation's most sensitive missions during both peacetime and combat operations. Our human capital strategy consists of recruiting, assessing, selecting, and retaining the highest performing teammates and empowering them to further our vision and mission. Okay, this is going to get real deep now. Hold on. Okay, when I was watching the Kopaka body cam footage, It was just very strange to me. Nothing in that body cam footage seemed right. Not a freaking thing. And as I was watching the sharpshooters, they're part of the video, they were outside, bent over someone's car in the parking lot, some white car, literally don't even know whose car it was, right? Hold on, move that earbud. And as they're leaning over, mind you, they've already gotten the alleged roommate out of the apartment, which was the black guy with the dog, right? Allegedly, it was Christiana, but the guy called himself Gabriel. So he's out of the apartment and supposed to be just gone. He's not supposed to be in the vicinity anymore. Well, as these sharpshooter guys, they came out from behind the car, and they start walking to the left, and they start walking towards these people that were walking towards them. Now, this guy right here, he's one of the guys that was walking towards him. Now, it looks to me like he's got tactical gear around his waist. And it looks like he's got a gun flipped up over his shoulder. And there's something big blob on the side here that's blocking out something on here. Now, if you look in the middle of this picture all the way to the left, you're going to see that little black and white dog right there. And the black guy, he's not in this particular picture, but he's standing there with the dog. So he walks up with this guy. Now, what I think is behind this big blob right here that they didn't quite get out of here was somebody behind this bush. That's either a person standing there. It's not a bush at all, but it's someone standing there, because you can see like their heads and kind of like their feet down at the very bottom, like it's kind of like, and you can see the silhouette of somebody, you know, like somebody's here in this area. So this guy also, there's a reflection of him in Linda Lane. It looks just like him. So these sharpshooters, they walk off past this guy, and this guy walks towards the apartment building where Kopacka is. My question is, was Kopacka part of this team and then chose maybe not to? Decided not to do it? And did they have to take care of him? I don't know. I'm not saying any of these guys did. I'm just showing you what I've seen. And I mean, there was nothing right about this. There's nothing right about any of this. Nothing. Like I said many times over, everyone in that town is guilty of something that has to do with this, in my opinion. And at this point, I'm not going to, there's so much more I can't, I mean, it's already almost an hour long, so I will have to wait on the rest of it. Okay. Good night. Love you guys. Justice for everybody. All the innocents. Justice for them, please.